we are. It's 2019. I missed you. I missed you. I really, really missed you. You're like, what in the world did I step into? Okay, listen. It's 2019. Happy 2019. I'm afraid to say Happy New Year's because it's March, but Happy 2019 because it's still 2019. I haven't made a video since the year started, and I've been procrastinating it for the longest time for a lot of reasons, which I choose to not talk about in this video because, you know what? I decided if I'm going to make a video, I'm going to make it about something that I love talking about. And you guys love listening to me. Or maybe you don't. I don't know how you got here, but I'm so glad you're here. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you probably should. If you're watching this on IGTV, follow my page. My pictures, I don't know if they're cute or whatever, but I think they're cute or whatever. So, follow my page. Anyway, so here's the thing. I miss talking to you guys. Or talking to a camera, really. Either way, I like talking, and maybe you enjoy watching or listening. Or I bet you're going to share my views on some stuff. Which brings me to what we're talking about today. We're going to be talking about relationship standards, which is one of my favorite things. Some don't put it as standards, some put it as checklists. Here's the thing. Whenever someone's looking into getting into a relationship, and I'm talking about long-term relationship, if you're still casually dating or whatever, trust me, you can enjoy this video, but maybe you won't relate to me. But let me talk to people who are like, you know what, my next thing, that's it. That's it. I don't need to be wasting no time. I ain't got no time to waste, okay? I got time to, do everything else, but I ain't got time to waste in relationships. The next relationship is going to be it, or like, maybe you're young and you've never been in a relationship and you're like, you know what, I don't want to mess around with every other guy that comes around the corner, because, honey, that's how you be carrying baggage for a long time, and a lot of it, because you have not set a standard for yourself. Here's what I believe. As a human being with self-awareness, with knowing your strength, your weaknesses, your quirks, you ain't perfect, ain't nobody perfect, but there's a standard that you have set your life at, whatever point you are in your life. And the truth is, if you want to be in a relationship with someone, you're going to have to find someone who's compatible with you, someone who's going to match what you have, or at least someone that's going to bring something to the table, okay? So, which is why it's important to have standards. Some people have negative connotations about standards, that they set unrealistic expectations, that it's not good to have a list, because then, but then here's the thing. I'll make a list and I'll follow up to that list, and if I fall in love with someone who doesn't meet every expectation in that particular list, it's still better than going along with every other person without setting a standard. So I think standards are good. I think it's good to have standards. And you know who else thinks so? Abraham. Papa Abraham. He started all this. The minute he told that servant that, yo, so my son ain't gonna marry any of these girls, he gonna go all out, and you gonna find him a wife back at my home, which is a whatever days trip. Like, it was a long trip, but you're gonna go all the way there and get him a wife, not from around here. That was him setting a standard that, you know what, my wife ain't gonna marry any of these people, because you know what, we don't have the same belief system. Which brings me to, how do you set your standards? This is what I believe. There's a healthy way to set standards, and there's an unhealthy way to set standards. And the unhealthy way to set standards, okay, I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm just going to talk about what I think is healthy standards to have as a mature, self-aware, self-loving, independent, or maybe dependent, I don't know, woman. But here's the thing. Basics, people, basics. You meet a person, not every person in the world wants to get married. Some people just want to be in a relationship for a long time. Some people are broken. Some people have just chosen. Some people just don't want to get married. Some people don't want to have kids. And you know what? That's okay. Some people don't want to have kids. They just don't see themselves having kids. And now, here's you wanting all the babies in the world, and you're in a relationship with a person who wants no babies. That's how Christina and Owen happened, okay? They got together and then got married and then realized, oh, wait, one of us never wants to have kids. Another person wants to have kids. So don't set yourself up for these situations. You got to know the basics. Do you want to get married? Do you want to have kids in the long term? Not right now. No, I'm not saying you're going to get there and be like, yo, so do you want to get married? That will freak anybody out, including myself. Like, why would you want to marry? Actually, no. I'm pretty weird. If I like you and you say you want to marry me someday, that's not going to freak me out. And so when choosing someone, so setting these standards, you gotta find someone who's compatible with you, spiritually, physically, psychologically. Nobody's perfect. So basically just find someone who complements you spiritually, psychologically, mentally, financially, physically, blah, 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 blah. So let's get with the belief system. Basically, let me give you an example. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus. I go to church because I want to. I pray because I want to. I read my Bible because I want to. And I'm celibate because I want to. All these things come from a personal decision to do that. Now, it's going to be pretty hard for me to be in a relationship with a person who doesn't not share that relationship with me, but doesn't have that relationship of their own, which will make them have values of their own, but because we serve the same master and have the same goal, we will have compatible values. Like the fact that I just said I'm celibate, so he'll also want to stay celibate for the sake of our faith. But now find a person who maybe does go to church and loves God, and they don't want to stay celibate. It will be hard. What's gonna happen is that you're gonna try changing this person, and baby, you ain't Jesus. I'm sorry. She ain't gonna change. He ain't gonna change. Find someone that's already found their own spiritual stand, and together you can grow together, but you can't change a person. You can grow together, but you can't change a person. Now, admittedly, few people have, but that's a job that you better make sure you got special calling to do, because if you don't, what you're gonna do is years and years and years of heartache and trying to change a person that does not want to. And you're in Jesus and you can say them. And I can say this enough because I see people constantly trying to change people. Stop trying to change him. Stop trying to change her. She is who she is. He is who he is. That's not what you do in a relationship. That's what you do in a friendship. That's what you do in acquaintance, when you are an acquaintance to someone. Not when you're in a relationship with someone. That's unfair to both you and her. You and him. Anyway, that's what's up. But another important thing is career, purpose, calling. What you doing with your life? Why on earth? You gave me purpose in every way. If you don't know why I'm sobbing, you don't know me very well. Let's just say I used to be a believer and then Justin got married. Yeah, that little girl is still in me. Anyway, so listen about your calling. When you get a person that's not compatible with you, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be sitting around on the table after all the butterflies and the feelings are kind of past. I mean, they're still kind of there because, feelings are there and we're humans, we got emotions and you still feel for each other. But real life is still real life, and you're still gonna have to talk about real things and jobs and careers, and jobs are demanding. Any job, any calling, any field is demanding, and it's very hard for someone of a particular opposite field that's not compatible with yours to understand the sacrifice that you're gonna need to make, especially as young people. So the 3 reasons why it's so important to consider career. 1, day-to-day life. What you guys gonna be talking about if you can't stomach each other's fields? You get bored when he talks about hers. She gets bored when you talk about yours. Like, you can't even speak the same language. 2, what about purpose? How you guys gonna help each other to fulfill whatever it is that you all gonna be doing on this earth? Because best believe, marriage is a ministry. 3, when y'all are old and got grandkids, actually they're 4, and you got your kids are gone and they've gone to school and you're adults, now you're in your 50s and you're alone at home and you're almost retiring, what else you gonna be talking about? You can be jigging and you ain't going to work, and you can't even reminisce on what you've spent your life on because you both didn't find what you were supposed to be doing with your life. So what you gonna be talking about then? I learned that from someone, and so it only clicked, and I want to talk about it in this video. And the 4th thing is, again, I said it, sacrifice. It's hard for someone else to understand For example, if you're an actress and you're shooting at 3 a.m., it's not easy for I don't know, a lawyer to understand why you gotta stay at work until 3 a.m. Or you're a musician, or you're a photographer, you're a videographer, you're a model. I'm talking about the arts because I'm in the arts. So definitely it's important to find someone who's in the arts and understand the arts and understand the sacrifices that come with being in the arts. So yeah, career, important standard to consider, important thing to consider. Who do you want to spend the rest of your life with? Or at least to be in a long-term relationship with. Another thing is, we can't lie, okay? Physical fitness is a thing. Who you're attracted to, okay? What makes you black boy? Like, when you say it, like, honey, everyone has a type. Okay, some people don't have a type. I've looked at some people's patterns and they're just like, you know what? I like you, I like you, I don't like you, I don't like you. But then for most of us, you have a type. Or maybe you want your kids to be a type. So whatever it is, if you want to set physical standards, that's also not a wrong thing, okay? For example, I'm a 5'5" girl, and I wear heels. I love heels. A little less now than actually no, not a little. I love heels. So anyone who's not 5'10", we got nothing serious to talk about because that's who I am. And if maybe you want someone who's shorter than you, if you're a guy, most guys don't like girls who are taller than them. That's all right. I like them light-skinned, you know. Light-skinned, like, you know. Anything lighter, you yellow, white, brown, I don't know. You just gotta be lighter than me. That's attractive. That's a thing. You like that? Put that down on what you want. You like, okay, that's a whole other area. Now, when it comes to fitness, lifestyle. You like them hunkies, eh? You like them hunkies. Meanwhile, you wanna eat junk all day, every day, and expect this person to change your life. Don't be unfair, honey. If you want them hunkies, gotta be a hunky yourself. Hunkies, by hunkies I just mean, you know, someone who's built up and like, you know, fit and whatever. If you want someone like that, now I understand. There are people who like, there are girls who work out and like whatever and like, you know what, actually no, I don't want a hunky. I want someone who's meaty and whatever. That's what they want. But if you, and there are guys who like, you know, got it, they're hunkies and they want, actually I've never met one, but I've never met one who wants that, because most people who I know live a fit life would rather be in a relationship with someone who actually kind of cares about their health. Kind of cares about their health, because it gets hard to like, you know, want to spend your life when you want to eat this, they want to eat that, and you know, someone is eating pizza all days. I love pizza, but I can't eat all day. The mysteries of life, you know? So it gets hard to join your life to someone who's doesn't have the same fit lifestyle that you have. So that's another important thing to find out. You don't just say, I want them hot. You might or might not, but then when you do get this hot, are you sure you ain't gonna turn him into a chubby baby? And there's nothing wrong with being chubby, but then if that's not what they want, eventually you're gonna start blaming each other for something as petty as food. It's petty, but it's the most important thing. So it's a very important thing to consider. Fit lifestyle. What lifestyle are you both living, and what do you see? What lifestyle do you see yourselves living for the rest of the whatever years that you're all gonna be together? And that's it for this video. Okay. Now, is that the end of my standards video? No. But listen, I myself don't watch any video that's... Okay, I do. If it's Remy Cruz, I'm gonna watch 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes of that. But I'm gonna spare you that and stop this video right here. But the next video will still be talking about different standards or what you want to consider when making your list of prayers for your future husband or whatever it is. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video if you want and share it if you want. Thank you and welcome back to my channel next time.